Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of Viral. I'm your host, as always, Kendrick Dix here. Glad you join us here on Viral. We talk about Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. What I mean, is it too close to comfort? Both women starring the hit movie Wicked for Good, but people are starting looking beyond the lenses to see if Cynthia Erivo really like Ariana Grande. We'll get to it in a minute, but first thing first, join in the conversation using the hashtag Viral here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe, Miss Karen. Tell a friend, call a friend. Hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. Here on Vibe, we talk about the strange friendship between Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. We know both women can sing, and both women are known for the movie Wicked for Good in the Wicked series. Well, they're making their rounds, doing promotional tours, and many people are still speculating that Cynthia Erivo is a little bit too close for her comfort with Ariana Grande. Let's get the latest on Wow Inside Bob Evans on what Bob has to say about this. Thank you, Bob, for your analogy on what's going on. Now, it's kind of strange. A lot of people are using this as a meme and stuff like that. Well, you can see right here. Yeah, it's funny, but at the same time, is Cynthia Erivo developing a girl crush on Ariana Grande? And can Ariana Grande, she look like she's innocent. She's like she can stand up for herself, but Cynthia Erivo's doing the most and always been doing the most. And have been for quite some time. Let's look at interviews on what Cynthia Erivo said about friendship with Ariana Grande.
I just wanted to make sure my friend was safe. I'm sure he didn't mean us harm, but you never know with those things, and I wanted to make sure that she was okay.
Yeah.
That was my first instinct. Yeah.
All right, you heard from Cynthia Erivo about her friendship with Ariana Grande. It's still a little bit strange, but at the end of the day, Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande still maintain their friendship and stuff. Well, let's hear what you people had to say. What do you people have to say? What do you people think about this Cynthia Erivo, Ariana Grande friendship? Is this a true friendship, or is this something more? Let's hear what you people had to say on what the people say.
Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande.
Do you ladies need anything before we begin?
We just need to be here.
Oh, but you're already here.
No. We need to be here. 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 Are you here?
So what was it like working on the Wicked set?
No!
Oh, sorry. Sorry, did I say something wrong? Is everything okay?
I can't.
Getting into character for me was just very...
Bitch, that's my cookie. And that's my juice.
Exactly. That was monumental. That was exactly what...
So obviously you guys got very close during the taping of Wicked, right?
I feel like we're still
Closer.
holding some space in between us.
Yeah, we are.
I just had to tell you guys, you mean so much to the disease community. Like, you're my gonorrhea and you're my fibromyalgia.
Go. That is so sweet.
It's really sweet how you touch each other. You like to touch like in a non-sexual way,
God.
and it is in a loving way
Yes.
of like supporting each other.
Yes.
You like to hold each other's like, hands and be there. It's very sweet.
Yes.
You like to do that with people. Am I
We
wrong?
do. I do. I am very I channel a lot of energy through my hands.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
I'm always holding a hand. I'm always like squeezing a something, as you've learned. I'm always reaching for something. Sometimes
We have so
it's
many
like,
things here that you can squeeze fake food if you want.
That's wonderful. No, but it's often like who I'm with, and
You want-
you know,
yes.
yeah. It's like I like to channel support and energy and like whatever. I didn't even notice that it was a thing about me until that thing happened. And then
You're talking about when you grabbed Cynthia's little finger. It was so cute.
Yeah, because I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Sure.
And
you're like, and you just reached over a little teeny tiny grab.
And I knew it was tender and sincere and beautiful, and I just wanted to be supportive. I was like, oh my God.
And it was so sweet.
And it felt sweet. It
but
felt
again,
beautiful,
a great
and it was
example
beautiful.
of in a awkward or confusing moment, you guys kept turning towards each other.
Yes. And I think that's something that we've worked hard to maintain. And, you know, there's a lot of time that passes between the wrapping of the film and then the press tour happening.
Yeah.
And then, you know, it's a check-in here and there when you can. You know, we're both so busy, but we do our very best to stay connected in that way and to take care of each other. Let's all take care of each other so that we can honor the project as much as humanly possible and do great work.
Yeah.
Is like the best lens ever.
Why is nobody talking about what's really going on between these two? If you don't know, Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo are displaying what people are calling really odd, unusual behavior. People have noticed how they're overly protective with each other. People are noticing how they're overly touchy with each other. All of this has led to some crazy conspiracy theories. Look at this one. Here's some more wild conspiracy theories. But here's what nobody's talking about. Wicked has a $350 million marketing budget. So with all that money, you don't think that they've hired the absolute best marketing teams, the absolute best PR strategists? In my opinion, this type of speculation and intense curiosity is exactly what a marketing team for a huge production like this would want. In my opinion, all this intense curiosity is making people more likely to go and see the movie. Look, people are already excited for the Netflix documentary about the movie, but what do you think? Am I wrong?
So, what is your favorite food?
No. Stop. Don't. My favorite.
Take your time. Take your time.
Because it's a lot. I know. There's a lot of options, and
Yeah.
it's just so hard. Yeah. And just like our characters.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm crying.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah. It's just that, like, it's pickles. Do you know why it's pickles? Do you know why it's pickles?
Wow. Amazing. Just, yeah, embrace each other. Oh my God. Yes. Just, yeah.
We did it again. Absolutely incredible. Every single time, we always end up coordinating outfits. Our stylists may be going behind our backs. Like the time we showed up on set wearing sweatpants. But and that's when we knew. Yeah. We were meant to be there. Alright. We are so thankful to have found each other. We just had an instant connection. It's like the cosmic forces just brought us together. Getting emotional. Like the sister I never knew I wish I had. I was missing that one meaningful tattoo. And that's where we got our secret one. Which cannot be revealed. It's a secret. But I can show you my original tattoo of Galinda from the 7th century production of Wicked. Yes, we are matching. We'll just cover ourselves in tattoos. We tattooed each other, actually. It was quite special. Stop. It's our 1000th time crying today. Excuse me. Hello. Hey. Stop that.
So I've been seeing a lot of talk about Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo's relationship, particularly from Black TikTok. And so I want to throw my hat in the ring as, I suppose, a member of Black TikTok, but a person with my own perspective, okay? And I'm going to throw in the fact that I'm a person with medical training and also who's like studying, counseling, human psychology, okay? First of all, being Elphaba and being Glinda, for both of these women, seem to touch like the deepest aspects of their sort of inner child work, okay? Like, inner child work is is really like painful because they're both playing like younger versions of these characters and then who like kind of develop into these adult version of these characters. And these women that have a lot in common with the characters. Cynthia is a person who is kind of different. She sort of doesn't conform to like normal beauty standards. And she's Nigerian American. So doesn't perfectly fit inside the Black community, but is like undeniably talented. The parallels with Elphaba write themselves, right? And Ariana's already talked about the way that she sees herself in Glinda in multiple different ways. So far as like Glinda is like this beautiful, well-liked, well-regarded person who is expected to perform in a certain way, but sometimes that's antithetical to her actual values. Like Ariana has already talked about how she considers herself to be like a thank goodness Glinda, as opposed to, a popular Glinda or something like that. So this is actually accessing like really the core of who both of these women are. And that's really deep work. And you have to understand that these women spent years together kind of ruminating in this state of mind. So that's going to create a bond, the likes of which outsiders are not going to fully understand. And then on top of that, add the fact that Ariana Grande, if you've been watching my series, has PTSD, okay? And I think that her PTSD probably gives her issues that a lot of us may not fully understand, all right? And what do I mean by that? PTSD causes like nervous system dysregulation. Basically, Cynthia herself has said in an interview, I found it today, where she says that in highly emotional moments, Ariana Grande needs like physical touch for grounding. And this is very common because when a PTSD patient is in like fight or flight, it can cause dissociation, disorientation, panic spirals, and physical touch or some kind of grounding mechanism. For some people, it's like pouring cold water over their hands. For some people, it's like wiggling their feet on the floor. But it's grounding. It causes like reorientation. It can prevent dissociation, and it can reduce panic spirals. And it can kind of keep the body from spinning out. Which, if you're watching my series, you'll understand that trauma causes a lot of fractures between like the mind, the emotions, and the physical body. And what ends up happening is that those edges are very sharp. And so they can really cause you to like spin out of control over like small things. I would not be surprised if for Ariana Grande, being in these large public spaces and being in these interviews might be triggering for her, right? Given what she went through in the Manchester bombing, and then also what she went through in general in the public space. And it also is probably quite hard for her to speak so rawly and so vulnerably about this Glinda stuff and about this inner child work, which again, for anybody would be very intense work, but for somebody who has trauma is going to be that much more intense, all right? I'm really not enjoying the Mammy narrative. Because I think it's nonsense, okay? I think that just because Cynthia and Ariana have entered into a relationship where somebody is being protective and somebody is more vulnerable doesn't mean that it has to be racialized, and it doesn't mean that they don't protect each other in ways that we might not see. Just because Cynthia is like physically protecting Ariana, I think the concept and putting that sort of mammy white woman concept onto them is actually racialized in and of itself. You know what I mean? I think it's very problematic. I don't like it. I think it's actually like what they're experiencing in their relationship is actually trauma informed. I think they went through massive emotional work together, and they held each other in their worst moments, and they built a genuine, albeit quite intense friendship inside their artistic work and also outside that will likely last in some form for the rest of their lives, you know? So at the end of the day, is it like at some level, is it trauma bonding? Yeah, kind of, you know what I mean? But I do also see it as like artistic partnership and deep friendship. I don't necessarily see it as dysfunctional, okay? I think that they both saw each other at their most vulnerable. And I also think that physical grounding is actually healthy. And just because to the outsider, it's like, oh my God, why is she always touching her, holding her? Are they lesbians? Are they this? Are they that? Nah, it's actually like, she's actually trying to help this girl ground, because like, y'all don't realize, like Ariana's got PTSD, and I did go over in my episodes, but y'all don't know how that is affecting this girl. I don't know how this is affecting this girl either. Like, this might be affecting this girl in ways that we don't fully understand or can't fully appreciate as outsiders. So I would suggest, out of sensitivity to this person's mental health and to what is going on here, like, I would suggest backing off, because y'all don't really know what's going on under the surface, okay? I don't really like it, you know? Because people are interpreting what really might be trauma physiology and like pathologizing it. I think think that's very problematic. So in conclusion, I think we all need to be a little bit more sensitive, which is predominantly the message I tend to preach on my page anyway. And we all need to stop labeling things that we really might not know anything about, because y'all really don't know what's going on behind the surface with some of these people, okay? And really, they might just be in a relationship where they're both protecting each other because they did something really vulnerable and created something really beautiful together. So that's it. That's what I gotta say. That's my 10 cents. Hope you guys enjoy. Bye.
Here I go again. The Ariana Grande and Cynthia situation is spiritual. I'm going to show y'all. A lot of people have been concerned about their weight and the amount of weight loss they had since taping the movie and all of that. And people are having suspicions that they are being mishandled on the set of this or something like that. Basically, they've been on a press tour and they've been doing tons and tons of interviews, which I've dived into many of them. The number one thing that I'm seeing is they are manifesting out what they just did with the movie. When you do movies and you're acting, you are tapping into those different spirits. We should all know this by now. And what that does is you take on those spirits of that character, whatever character that spirit has. And you have to know that this movie is about witches. That's a whole nother agenda that I'm going to dive into as well. They've been doing a lot of this emotional crying and carrying on in these interviews during this press tour. And there was one comment that Ariana Grande made. And if you see, there has been a significant change in her personality since we've known Ariana Grande, even the way she looks. And I told y'all, when people take on different spirits, those spirits can manifest and literally shapeshift and make you look totally different. You ever seen somebody into things that they shouldn't be into? I can't say it on here. Be into, and it's wrecking their life and they look like a total different person. That is the spirit that the person is wrestling with and dealing with. In these interviews, they talk about inner magic. They also talk about witches and the power that they have. And I guess the strength and the power that they have. When you see one, you see the other. What's crazy is my daughters are very prophetic. One of my daughters called me and she said, "Mom, who is this lady that Ariana Grande is always with?" I didn't even know it was going on. I ain't paying no attention. I'm like, I don't know. She's like, "That woman is a witch and I'm going to unfollow Ariana Grande." That's my daughter. She's 19. Okay? Now, if she can see that and don't know the depth of it, because see, now I got to dig into what's happening here. So they have the word for good. Both of them have it on their hand, which is symbolizing good witches. There is no such thing. And then she also has a broom, on a tattoo with a broom. But what caught my attention is the poppy flower. Now, the poppy meaning shows up in witchcraft because poppies have a narcotic property, and it symbolizes sleep and, how can I put this, unalived. Okay, I don't know if I can say that word, child. I'm trying to keep my videos up. The seeds of a poppy flower were used for different spells, charms, and in the making of, I don't know if I can say that word, but it's a certain type of something you get addicted to. Child, I am getting creative, okay? We're trying to use these different wordings. Oh, I forgot. So it represents, the flower or something represents spells and rituals and fertility. All this crying and emotional, I'm not buying it. It is literally trying to manifest a certain image concerning demonic seeds, which is witches, okay? This stuff is demonic. There are no good witches. Oh, good, and we love each other, and sisterhood. There is such an agenda here, and they are a part of it. So what is happening is they are manifesting as they're doing these different interviews for promotion for the movie. It is manifesting so people can get involved emotionally. It's called also, I think it's something to do with like a love spell. So I don't know if them two are what's happening there, but it's weird. Okay, weird obsession. You can have a friend and like them and be cool, but that's weird. It's weird activity for me. So this is what they are projecting, and not only that, it is a manifestation of the movie they just did. Don't let your kids go watch it. That's all I'm gonna say. Anything with magic, witches, spells, warlocks, I stay clear away from. I'm not trying to summon none of them spirits to me, nor to my kids or my nieces or my little cousins. Movie or not, TV show or not, turn it quick. Wizards of Waverly Place. Y'all remember that? Kennedy, why is you watching this? You got a prophetic gift. You can't play with magic. And that's all I got to say on Ariana Grande and her good close friend. What's the close friend name? I didn't wrote it down. I didn't forgot her name, child. Y'all know her name. I said it. So don't take the bait, please. These people have agendas, and they work for the elites, the elect, the biggie wiggies. Please know that. It's an agenda.
What's your
so great. That joy he wanted to infuse in every frame, so that when you experience the film with all the tears and everything else, you feel the joy in every single frame. So
this week, people are taking the lyrics of Defying Gravity and really holding space with that.
I didn't know that was happening.
I've seen it, yeah.
That's really powerful. Mm-hmm. That's what I wanted.
You have been the light of the day. You are such a gift.
You brought such light into the room. Thank you very much.
We appreciate
for coming
it.
into this room today. We needed to come.
Yeah.
Well, you two are so important to the autistic community. I hope you know that. You're my ADHD and you're my autism and you're my brain incarnate. We love you.
Oh my God.
We're so drawn to you. Did you not know the neuro... Oh.
We didn't know.
Go and see. I saw...
Thank you ladies so much for being here.
No. Thank you for having us here. You are just such a light in this room. The concept of light is just light, and it's refreshing and it's light.
How was your trip over here? Oh no. Oh no, did something bad happen?
Oh no, it was fine, thank you. It was amazing. This film is beautiful because... Get off of her! Get off of her! She's just bringing us water. The assistant's giving us water. Oh, thank you. I love water. Cynthia, she's... Cynthia. Sorry, one second. Sorry, it's gonna drive her crazy. There we go, much better. She just always has everybody's back, clearly. I think that's so important to having someone when you're so closely. So much better. So where are you from?
I'm from Waterloo, Florida.
Stop! No, because... Oh my God. Tell her. My grandfather has a sister, and that sister has a daughter, and my daughter has a dog walker, and that dog walker is from there as well. And it's just... It's really beautiful. It reminds me a lot of home. Thank you. Of course. It's reminding me a lot of home.
Okay, well that was my last question. Thank you so much for being here.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I want to be here with you. We're feeling this moment. Just grounded.
Well, you people did not hold back one bit. You people let it be known. But some of you people went further on with some memes and stuff like that. Really saying that Cynthia Erivo has a masculine energy of herself when she's around Ariana Grande and trying to protect her. So this just gets more crazy and continue as we go on. Thank you all for watching this edition of Viral as we talk about Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande's Too Close for Comfort friendship. I've been your host, Kendra Dick, saying so long. Thanks for watching. Viral.